All right, so if you guys are just joining us, today I am going to be talking with Fei Lee, one of our top agents in our office. And what's really interesting about Fei and his business, as I shared with you guys before, I'm blessed because I talk to him on at least on a weekly basis. But the focus is to continue and grow his business and grow his team. But what's very unique about Fei is that he was a brand new real estate agent in December of 2018. And in 2019, he became the rookie of the year in our office by production, top 10 in our office at that time too. But then now we're through 2020. And Fei has literally gone from being a new agent inside of 2 years to exceeding $1 million in gross commission income in the year 2020. And the reason why it's very unique is, number one, that's typically something you don't see anyway, but it's unique because he has not done this from a traditional standpoint. He has done this with the power of video, and he generates leads from 100% a digital strategy. So he agreed to allow me to just kind of talk to him about his journey. And he's also agreed to, let me ask questions about his business and really how he did it. Can any agent do it? How would you do it? What kind of equipment that we need, and kind of go from there. So Fei, thank you for taking the time out of your day to meet with us and sharing this information. How many calls did you get today from your videos?
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. It's my honor to share my experience here in the team meeting, and I'm kind of nervous. So I'm gonna answer the first question. So every time I posted a video, and there will be like 5 to 20 people added me on the social media. Most of them are on Chinese platform called WeChat or Weibo. And they asked me a question about the property I posted in the video. Yeah, between 5 to 20.
5 to 20. So every time you post a video, so how many followers? Now, I remember you and I talking, and you have like 2 or 3 different WeChat channels, because I didn't know this, but you're limited at 5,000 per WeChat channel?
Actually, 5,000 per WeChat account. You can add the people as your friends.
Per account. How many accounts do you have?
I have 3 now.
Okay, so you have 15,000 people following you on WeChat. Now, guys, so you know, Fei, his niche, he focuses on providing services to the Chinese community, right? So,
yes,
or actually everyone, but go ahead.
Basically, I accidentally doing the business this way because I'm a new immigrant here. I don't have like family friends here. So when I jump into the business, I feel the traditional way will not work for me because I don't know who I'm going to call to ask for business. And most of my connections are in China. And before I became a real estate agent, I like to make videos and show my life to my Chinese families so they can know how we are here. And there's one day I uploaded a video about I go to see a open house. At that time, I'm not an agent. I just as a potential buyer, I went to an open house. I made a video and I posted it, and a lot of people they ask me about the property, and I realized that like Chinese people they would like to see properties in my channel, so I turned to like make more videos about properties, and then I got very serious leads. Then I referred them to my real estate agent at that time, and I got commission fee, and I found the commission fee is very good, and then I started to thinking why I don't get a license to be a real estate agent, and then I think I just started, and based on my like YouTube channel followers, I don't have any like tough time to generate leads. So from the first day I make video as a real estate agent, there's always people asking me about the price, the how to buy it without coming to see it. How can I buy it in China? A lot of that questions. And then, yeah, I think it's accidentally I'm doing business this way.
You fell into it.
Yeah.
You know, what's interesting is that everybody always typically falls into real estate. So I'm looking at your YouTube channel. So you have 3 channels on WeChat, 5,000 per, or 3 accounts on WeChat, 5,000 each. So that's 15,000. And I'm looking at your YouTube right now, and you have 26.3 thousand subscribers and over 500 videos.
Yes.
So take me back when you did your very first video to the time that you got licensed in real estate. How many followers did you have at that time? And how many videos do you think that you had?
It's about 200 videos, all about my like a daily life, not about real estate, because I showed my life to my Chinese friends and family. And at the time, I have like 1,000 followers.
Okay, so you still had a lot of followers at that. And then when you got your license, I watch his videos. Now I don't speak Chinese, so now I know how people outside of the country feel when they get a movie or whatnot, and it's all in English. But it's all still very catered. It's very polished, number one, and number two, it ties in real estate, but you also talk, and it seems to me that you're always showing your personality. Is that on purpose? Did you come up with a way to create a video that works?
Yes, I see a lot of real estate agents, they realize to, use video to business, but they don't realize that they cannot just do house tours or real estate videos,
Slideshows.
Yes, because you have to gain the trust from your followers. If you don't show your life, if you don't show your personality, your viewpoint, then it's hard to build the trust. I have like buyers, they watch the other agents' video, then they come to me to ask me to buy the property for them. Because I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that.
No, the great thing with that is that we're not on CNN, and someone came out behind you walking in their underwear. So that's what happens when you do live video.
Yes, because I'm doing that on purpose. I want people to know about me, so they trust me. So that's why people can buy the property without coming to see it. They ask my opinion, ask my professional opinion, then they can make the decision because they have already trusted me, and that makes things easier. If you only do the house tour, I don't think that will happen. Like people buy through the internet.
Okay, so what you're doing, so we talk a lot about building a sphere of influence, right? Working with people who know, like, and trust you. So one of the things that I share with people often is that, one of the powerful things about video is that they're building a relationship with you. You may not be building a relationship with them, but everybody has a favorite weather person. Everybody has a favorite actor. Everybody has a favorite that they see on there. And it sounds like that you're taking that and you're building relationships with your group. They're getting to know, like, and trust you while you're sitting in Irvine sleeping, and it's just kind of going 24/7. Is that what you're really doing with video?
Yes, I would recommend this way to every agent. If you are doing very well in traditional way, like Nancy or Michael, and you're starting to do the digital way, it will help you a lot. I think it can double your productions because the internet, they never stop. As you said, when I was sleeping, people are watching my video. They get more, familiar with me. A lot of buyers, they call me they just feel like they are my old friend. They trust me without I say not just it's so easy. Like old friends, they say, Faye, if you say yes, I will do it. Just that way.
Wow. So when you get on these calls with people who have, I mean, clearly they find one video and then they find another video and then like they binge watch you like you're a Netflix series and you just hammer through like 500 of them. So by the time you get on the phone with them, the way that they talk to you, now you don't know them from anything,
I don't.
but the way that they talk to you is like you're their buddy.
Yes, they basically know
Wow.
everything. They know my family. They know my current listing. They know which property I should, which kind of property I like the most, and they you just skipped a lot of the like pre-qualified steps and very easy. I just ask them very easy questions. So is your money here in the US, or I really want to buy this? And they make decisions very quick because before they call me, they have already, see a lot of my videos. They, educated by my videos.
Sure.
So it saves a lot of my time.
Okay. So Dan asks, what are some of the things that you share about your life that you share with them that creates interest to them? Can you share with some of the things that the personal stuff that you share with people?
Yes, because I live here in Irvine. I want to make a video about Irvine. How good is this city and the education system and the park system and go where to shopping, where to eat Chinese food, and people get to know if they live here, what can they get? So they get familiar with Irvine before they came, so they know is the property in Irvine they want to buy.
Is there anybody that you know in your space here in Irvine that is remotely even close to you as far as video reach on YouTube?
Yes. So for now, so before I jump into the team meeting, I was showing my listings, and there's neighbors. They saw me and they say, "Oh, are you the YouTube guy, Faye?" I say yes. So a lot of
Are you
people,
the YouTube guy?
yeah, I just ask me, "Oh, this is your listing," and I know you. I watched a lot of your videos, and yeah, I feel I'm kind of famous in Irvine
You're a famous, right?
in Chinese community.
Is there any other real estate agent in your space that's doing anything that you feel is doing the same thing that's
Yes,
on video? Yeah,
yes, because
here in Irvine.
yeah, some of the Chinese agents, they saw my video, they know it works, so they starting like
So they're
copying
starting.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
but they don't get the key of the video making, so they almost doing 100% of the house tour. That is the wrong way. As I said, people watch the video, but people don't trust you. They will direct to the other agent who they trusted.
Okay. So the other agents are really just kind of all they're doing is creating a video for the sake of creating a video, whereas you're actually putting time, effort into the video to show your personality, to show your knowledge, to show, of course, show the property. But people don't. I mean, if anyone wants to just see a slideshow, I mean, there's a lot of different slideshows to watch, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Let's say you part from the other.
how do you get your videos to get so much attention?
Give me 1 second. I'm looking at the questions. How do you get videos? Okay, so you have to do some very popular topics, like there's park just started the construction in like Great Park. You have to talk about that to help people to know about that and how to say that like something happened in Irvine, you have to make video about it right away, and you don't want to waste the timing. and you have to like in Chinese way we do. Let me see how to say that. You want to talk some topics Chinese clients they pay more attention on, like how to immigrate to the US,
Okay.
how
Okay.
to get visa, something like that, to get their attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you capture their attention, and this kind of goes back to knowing who your audience is and knowing what kind of questions or desires they have. If you're working with a Chinese person immigrating into the US, you capture their attention, or so to speak, you get them in your net because you have a video that says how to immigrate to, I don't know, Irvine, California, or the set, knowing that once you actually get them to watch your video, they're probably going to do exactly what you and I do, and you start clicking on the other videos that they have,
Yes, that's why
and then
I
they
was.
subscribe.
Yeah, that's why I was saying do not do the house tour only. You have to reach different topics. Those topics are really helped you to catch the potential buyers.
Okay.
Like the rich people in China, they want to have multiple passports. So I was trying to make a video to teach people how to get the passport of Turkey and the other Europe countries. So people will most likely
They'll
watch
search
that video,
that.
then direct to the other video to know I'm a real estate agent in California.
Okay. So
Works
you're baiting them, so to speak. You're creating this content that speaks directly to the questions that your ideal client has. And so you create that content, you put it out there, they find you. I mean, you have so many videos, you've been doing this for such a long time that the Google and YouTube algorithms actually working for you. And then and then once they subscribe to your channel, now they start becoming a follower.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why every time you create a video, you get 5 to 20, 25 different subscribers, simply because you're out there in front, right?
Yes.
Now, but it didn't happen all that way, right? I mean, you didn't just wake up one day and you had 26,000 followers. Do you think that anybody can do this? Do you think that the business is so saturated right now, that video is so saturated that you can't get into this game right now?
No, I think it's just started. I think, in my opinion, I think real estate industry will shift to digital side. I I just don't trust that the traditional way will last forever or work for me or most of the new agents. Because like Nancy or Michael, they have already built their foundation in traditional way, so it's hard for us to compete or to jump into that field. But for the digital, on the internet, I think it's more open to young people or new agents, so you can find a different angle to jump into the business. So I think it's not late. Just start to do the
You just have
video.
to start now.
Yeah, start
Right?
now.
Have a plan and start doing now. Now, what if somebody, isn't, I know that you do your own editing, right? So guys, I know a lot of what he does, but Faye, if somebody were to get started and they have very limited understanding of video, where does somebody start? What equipment do they need in order to get started on this?
For most of agent, most of the time they just need their phone with a wide angle lens.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. And the other one is computer with editing software. I use Mac, use Final Cut Pro, but you can totally use iMovie. It's free, and editing is easy. It just takes time to practice. When you do like 100 videos, you feel it's much easier than you do the first video.
Okay. It's hard before it gets easy,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So why do you think that? I mean, clearly you've proven that. Actually, let me back up. So, how much traditional telephone prospecting, door knocking, sending out postcards, sending out flyers. How much of that do you do?
I do 0 of them.
Zero of that. So you have zero ad spend on that.
No.
How much time does it take you to create a video?
At the beginning, it takes longer than now. So at the beginning, it takes like 4 to 5 hours to edit a very good video. But now, I'm just, I became like familiar with everything. I have my workflow. So between 1 to 2 hours, I think.
1 to 2 hours. I mean,
Yes.
granted, for someone who's new, it's going to take more than that. But but clearly you've shown that from a digital point of view, that you could generate a lot of business. And really, this is at this point, it's organic. You're not spending anything. You've digitalized the process of putting your sphere of influence and staying in front of people on YouTube. Do you get more hits? Do you get more business from WeChat, or do you get more hits from YouTube?
So here's the process. I posted my video to YouTube and Weibo and all of the video platform. And then I let people know my WeChat account in the video. So they watch my video. If they like the property or they like me, they will add my WeChat by the QR code or the phone number. And then they start in conversation with me in the WeChat. And then I can post some property link or my current listing on my WeChat moments. Like WeChat is basically like the Chinese Facebook. So people, they saw my post in WeChat, they get interested on the property. They ask me questions. I sell the property to them on WeChat. And I have upcoming close tomorrow, 13 Hollyhock. The buyer is from China. They didn't come to see the property. They just see my video, see my WeChat post, then decided to buy. And yeah, I represented both the seller and the buyer, and the buyer never comes to see the property.
That is what everybody strives to do. To
Yeah.
take listings, to sell the listing while sitting in your bed, drinking coffee, and not looking at the property, not talking to anybody. It's just like they walk through and they pick that one and say, "Faye, I want to buy that one."
Yes.
Wow.
At this level, it is so easy. But before this level, you have to put more, work to achieve this, this level. And
How long do you think it would take you? Let's say that, okay, Faye Lee right now has 26.3 thousand subscribers, right? If you took all those away and you had to start over, I don't know, maybe you had to go into, you change your name or something like that. If you started from today, could you start generating business? How fast do you think that you could start building out a following, knowing what you know now? And how long would it take you before you could start seeing a tangible consistency on that?
I think it took 1 to 2 years.
1 to 2 years.
Yes.
To get to where it's consistently just kind of running on its own.
Yes, and you have to do it most likely every day. I used to post the videos every day for like about 200 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then now, how often do you post now?
Now, since I'm busy, so it's I just do it as randomly. So when I have time, I make a video. If not, I'm doing business in the desk.
Okay. So maybe what we need to work on is figuring out how we can get Faye to do more videos. Build out your system so you can just focus on doing more videos and selling more houses.
Yes.
Okay, let me go through these questions. Matt Fiji asks, when he was in China, he saw advertisements to move to Irvine. Have you done any paid advertising in China to capture any type of business?
No, I never do that, because by that way, people will feel like you are, like you just want to do business with them. I don't do any advertisement by using my videos.
Okay.
Instead of that, YouTube will pay me every month a couple $100 for the the advertisement fee. So that's
Oh, so
actually
isn't that great? So not only are you generating, you're waking up and just getting a bunch of leads in the morning from come list me or hey, I want to buy that house, but YouTube's actually paying you monthly for them to provide the platform for people to call you to buy houses.
yes, just yeah. When you have views of your video, like let's say per every 1,000 views, YouTube will pay you like $10 roughly.
Wow. And you're making a few $100. So that's a lot of views. Not a whole lot of money, but you're definitely getting it from the top end. And I've always said, would you agree? Because you've heard me say this, I'd rather be popular than good. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Yeah. Because I mean, a lot of people know that you're in real estate. You're popular and you're good, but a lot of people, I mean, if they're looking to buy or sell a house and they don't know you exist, I mean, you're not going to get that. So Dan or Benny asks, okay, he has two-part question. Number one, do you do any paid ads, Facebook? And then number two, you're on YouTube, you're on WeChat, but are you also doing anything on Instagram, Facebook? Are you doing any other social media platforms?
I don't do paid social
You don't
advertisement.
do paid ads?
I don't do. I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't pay
What
that.
other social media platforms are you using? I mean, you're on Facebook. I see you on Facebook,
Yeah.
but you're posting your videos that you put on YouTube on Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
Instagram, yes. And I use a lot of Chinese platform, video platform. And I would suggest you to reach out to the other country, like let's say in the middle of Asia, like Dubai, and try to reach the rich people, and
A lot of rich people in Dubai.
yes, you just I don't know how to reach them. If I do, I will register account on Dubai video platform and post my video in that video, and I possibly probably I will hire a assistant who can speak that language to help me to do business with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, most of them speak English or Arabic.
Oh, really?
Um, so getting started, so the agents that we have right now, the cell phone's fine. If you have a Mac, iMovie's on there, it's good enough. But aside from that, I mean, is there anything else? I mean, what do you think stopping all agents doing this?
I think it's just they will feel it takes a lot of time, and there's no serious
No
lead.
guaranteed of return.
Yeah. So in the 200 days, I didn't get anything. So if I do this on purpose to get the business, I will feel very you know
Defeated.
yes, I cannot insistent I cannot to do that.
Okay.
Just don't do that on the business purpose 100%. You have to
Okay.
you have to
You have to start small
yeah.
and then grow your business. Ultimately, they could become you, but don't go all in on video right now because you're not going to get that direct return all that fast. It takes time, right? It
It
takes
takes
time to
time.
plant a tree.
Yeah, you have to ask yourself a question. Do you love to making videos? To make videos? Do you love to take photos of the beautiful properties, or do you love to share? Do you love to let people know about you? And if you love to share on Facebook, on the other platform, if try to do 1 to 2 videos to see if you like that process. I personally like the editing very, very much. I like to put the music with the very beautiful pictures. I love to make video of the high-end properties, and I love to edit the video. Even though nobody gonna to see the video, I'm happy. I will see the video myself, all day long. So you have to ask a question, do you like this way? And you do the business on top of that. Do not do it on this purpose. And you will feel, if there's no people contacting you, you will feel, frustrated. So it cannot help you at the end.
When you first got started doing videos, how did you, I mean, did you just do the videos? Did you get any pushback from, I mean, you didn't have the listings at the time. Now you're doing videos of your own listings. But how did you have any other agents call you and say, hey, why are you making a video about my property? Did you have any problems like that?
No, I always ask them, can I make a video of your listing and post it to get the potential buyer? They say yes. Some of them, they will ask me to sign some, document. I say, "Oh, that's fine." But some of them just say yes. And recently, I started to disclose the listing agent in the video. So I put the address and the listing agent name. So it's full disclosure. So I don't think I
Closure.
have,
So really, you don't even have to ask them because you're a broker, you're an agent,
yeah.
and
And
you're sharing your options.
most of my video is not, the whole video is not for the purpose like 100%. It's basically I'm showing my life, showing what is my life. Today I went to an open house and I made a video. They cannot claim that video is for the listing.
The
It's just,
marketing because it's what you do.
yes, yes.
That's awesome. So what's in store for you for 2021? I mean, you have this momentum that's just going in. Guys, I have these conversations with Faye often, and his 2021's looking pretty bright. But as far as what you're looking to do in 2021, with your video, with your platforms, like what's the next thing on the horizon for you?
Um, I didn't plan on this, so I have no, a big plan on 2021. I just feel I want to pay more attention on my team. I'm teaching them how to use a digital, platform to do their business, and not all of them can do the video, but there's some platform I think they can start with. And recently, some out-of-state builders trying to reach out to me to ask me to sell their properties. So they invited me to go to like Texas or New York. They said they can, pay the travel fee, something like that. So I feel I want to do some more, new things I didn't do in the past year.
That's right. That's right. We talked about how a builder reached out to you. They didn't want you to list the property. They wanted to pay you to do a video on it and to be an influencer
Yeah.
to build awareness to it. I mean,
Yes.
that happens when you have 26.3 thousand people watching your videos. So that's amazing. So guys, we're coming up on the top of the hour. Does anybody have any questions that you guys would like to ask Faye? I've tried to go through these. We've got a lot of questions on this. I tried to fill all of them. But does anyone have any other questions that you'd like to ask Faye? Well, we're coming up on end of the time. You can go ahead and unmute yourself if you'd like.
I I want to give a suggestion. If you want
Please.
to start with your video, remember the audio quality is so important. If you want to use your phone, remember to connect your phone with an external microphone. So the audio quality is so important. It's more important than the picture quality. If
Oh, that's
people hear a
interesting.
lot of noise,
Yeah.
they cannot watch your video any longer.
So I went back to one of my very first videos, and honestly, I was a younger Brett. I had more hair. I was still in a suit. I was in Utah, and my audio quality was horrible. And if you look at the comments on that video, is that audio sucks. Get a better microphone. But back then, you had to use, a handy cam. I had to wire it to my phone, and then I had to convert it. I mean, it wasn't as easy as it is now.
No,
So that's funny. So yeah,
if you want to make better videos with both like picture quality and audio quality, I suggest you to buy camera, Panasonic GH5 with a Rode Mac phone. It's cost you like $1,500, but it's very professional.
So is that your daily camera?
I have
daily
I have 3 set of them. This is one of them.
But starting out, people don't need that, right? Starting out, just use your
Oh.
phone and start creating content.
No, just use your phone. The phone is good enough with a lot of lights. The only thing is you cannot make a video on the phone when there's no very good lights. Like in the evening you cannot use your phone. The sensor is so small. Yeah.
Do you think the camera that's in this new iPhone 12 is better than the camera that you started with?
Yeah. No.
No?
This one is always better. Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that you started with like 5 years ago?
I started with a Canon 80D, but it's
Okay.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay. But the optics and such that they have in their camera right now is good enough to get started, I think, is what I'm getting at.
It's
Right?
good enough, and the content of the video is more important than the quality of the picture. So, like, let's say if you don't want to do the house tour, you can just sit in your office and make video. You are talking to people about the market in Irvine, and as long as your content is very professional, they feel your the profession. They trusted you. They will contact you.
That's
You
awesome.
can do different kind of videos. You don't need to follow someone or copy someone. So for me, I like to show my life because initially I show my life to my Chinese family. It's kind of a habit, but for Nancy or the other agent in the industry for a long time, they can talk about the more professional side and know more
that's
about
awesome.
Irvine than me. I'm new here.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I promised you, Faye, that we would have a hard stop right there at the top of the hour. I know that you're busy. I got to tell you, this has been an amazing time to be able to share this, and the value that you have given. I don't know about you guys, but the value that Faye has given, the value bombs that he's given, very kind of you and very charitable to take time out of your day to do this. So thank you very, very much.
Thank
And
you, everybody.
I'm excited to watch and see what you do in 2021 and be part of that path for you to just continue to blow this thing up. So thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you all.
All right. You did a great job, Faye. So guys, just right now, we're going to go ahead and close things up. Sky just posted in there for the tech class at 1:00. It's on Zoom. You can go to the link tree to gain access to that, or just, click there from this. But that's all we got for today. Next week, we're going to have another agent spotlight with one of our top agents. Keep an eye on who that's going to be and what we're going to be talking about. And it's all about giving you guys value, and it's all about helping you guys learn from each other and grow and scale your business, because 2021 is going to be the year of Keller Williams Irvine, where we're just going to continue to dominate. So thank you guys for all attending, and get out there and close some deals. Bye, everyone.